will name the member or members. This house can't be run if one party is in order, the other party is not. The other party is in order, the other party is not. We will not happen. Please. I want House to maintain calm and composure and act according to rules. If you feel about an issue, and I already said, if I have declined their notices, it was not a ruling on urgency. It was not a ruling on importance. Your point, Mr. Kadari, may be important. Take your seat. No, your point may be important. You may be agitated. It may be significant. But it is not worthy of Rule 267 as per ruling given by me. Sri Jitin Prasad to make a statement. Please.
With your kind permission, sir, I lay on the table of the House the following statement regarding A. Statement of implementation of recommendations contained in the 164th report of Department related to Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on augmenting infrastructure facilities to boost exports. B. Status of implementing of recommendations contained in the 173rd report of Department related to Parliament Standing Committee on Commerce and action taken by Government on recommendations, observations contained in the 164th report of the Committee on augmenting infrastructure facilities to boost exports. Status of implementation of recommendations contained in the 179th report of Department related to Parliament Standing Committee on Commerce on demands for grants 2023-24, demand number 10 pertaining to Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Status of implementation of recommendations contained in the 181st report of Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on development of trade and industries in the Northeastern region. Statement of implementation of recommendations contained in the 186th report of Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on action taken by Government on the recommendations, observations contained in the 181st report of the Committee on Development of Trade and Industries in the Northeastern region. Status of implementation of recommendations contained in the 183rd report of Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on demand for grants 23-24, demand number 10 pertaining to Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Status of implementation of recommendations contained in the 184th report of Department related to Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on demands for grants 23-24, demand number 11 pertaining to Department of Promotion of Industries, Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Statement of implementation of recommendations contained in the 185th report of Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce on action taken by Government on recommendations, observations contained in the 182nd report of the Committee on Ecosystem of Startups to benefit India. Thank you.
Sri Pavitra Margarita.
महोदय, आपकी अनुमति से मैं श्रम, कपड़ा और कौशल विकास 17वीं लोकसभा की कल्याण योजनाओं पर विभाग संबंधित संसदीय स्थायी समिति की 50वीं रिपोर्ट में शामिल सिफारिशों के कार्यान्वयन की स्थिति के बारे में सामाजिक, संगठित और असंगठित क्षेत्रों में कपड़ा श्रमिकों के लिए सुरक्षा उपाय के संबंध में एक वक्तव्य देना चाहता हूं।
Statement regarding government business, Dr. L. Murugan.
Respected Chairman Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to announce that government business for the week commencing Monday, the 29th of July 2024 will consist of 1. Consideration of any items of government business carried over from today's order paper. It contains number 1, other general discussion on the union budget for 2024-25. Number 2, further general discussion on the union budget of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for 2024-25. Number 2, discussion on the working of the individual ministries.
Honorable members, to enable wider participation, there will be no lunch recess and the House will sit 1.5 hours more after business of the day as usually is over, from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Do I have leave of the House? matters raised with permission. Before that, I would invite attention of the members of the House. I have to inform members that a letter has been received from Srimati P.T. Usha, member, stating that she is unable to attend the sittings of the current 265th session of Rajya Sabha from 24th July to 12th August 2024, since she has been entrusted with the responsibility of leading Indian contingent to Paris Olympics 2024. Does she have the permission of the House for remaining absent from 24 July to 12th August 2024 during the current 265th session of the Rajya Sabha? Permission to remain absent is granted. Matters 0 hour. Dr. Ajit Madhav Rao Gopchade demand to constitute a committee to complete the construction work of railway line from Nanded to Bidar.
आदरणीय सभापति महोदय, भारत सरकार ने सन 2018-19 के बजट में नांदेड़ बीदर रेल लाइन निर्माण की मंजूरी दी गई है। इसके बाद इस नई रेल लाइन निर्माण की दिशा में कोई ठोस आगे की कार्रवाई अभी तक नहीं हुई है। महाराष्ट्र और कर्नाटक के आर्थिक, सामाजिक, आध्यात्मिक एवं सांस्कृतिक विकास हेतु नांदेड़ बीदर रेल लाइन निर्माण के लिए भारत सरकार को मैं विनम्रतापूर्वक प्रार्थना करता हूं कि इस कार्य को तत्काल शुरू करने की कृपा करें। दोनों राज्यों के अखबार, जनता एवं किसान भाई बहन इस रेल लाइन निर्माण की कार्यवाही अति शीघ्रता से करने की मांग कर रहे हैं। नांदेड़ यह परम पूज्य श्री गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी महाराज की पुण्यभूमि है और बीदर में परम पूज्य श्री गुरु नानक देव जी महाराज का बहुत बड़ा गुरुद्वारा है। देश विदेश से हमारे लाखों सिख यात्रेकरू भाई, माता, बहनें नांदेड़ बीदर रोड से हर रोज प्रवास करके पवित्र दर्शन करते हैं। इस यातायात को देखकर इस नई रेल लाइन निर्माण के कार्यवाही की योजना को अतिशीघ्र कार्यान्वित करने के लिए माननीय सभापति महोदय, रेल मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार, महाराष्ट्र, कर्नाटक के उच्च अधिकारियों की समिति का गठन करके इस रेल लाइन को चालू करके इस पवित्र कार्य को शुरू करने की कृपा करें। धन्यवाद।
The problems faced by nurses in the country.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity for raising the important issue of nurses community. Florence Nightingale told us mankind must make heaven in this world before we can go to the heaven. But what is the condition of our nurses who are working to create heaven in this world? They are keeping the pledge, devote myself to the welfare of the people. As per the WHO guidelines, there should be 3 nurses per 1,000 population. We don't have even half of this number. According to the Indian Nursing Council, we need 60 lakh nurses. We don't have enough hospitals. We don't have enough nurses. And the nurses are not getting proper wage. Sir, why is it so? Look at the per capita expenditure on healthcare in India. Sir, it is only 626 rupees. In Kerala, it is 3,311 rupees. Sir, majority of the nurses are working in private hospital, and many hospitals do not follow the required nurse-patient ratio of 1:4. Sir, even in the public sector, public health sector, nurse-patient ratio is far from the required norms. Many nurses retired at entry-level jobs due to lack of promotion opportunities. Nurses work 9 to 14 hours per day, often doing double shift. Sir, their starting salaries are far below minimum wages, they are forced to enter into contractual bonds with very unfavorable terms and conditions. Sir, they work under extremely challenging conditions. Increasing contractualization in public sector is increasing their trouble. Sir, even in the same hospital, some hospital, nurses are paid differently. Sir, depending on whether they are permanent or contractual workers, there is an urgent need to ensure their decent income, career growth, and dignity of nursing community. So the government should remember the words of Florence Nightingale, patriotism is not enough. There must be no bitterness or hatred for anyone. Sir, taking care of the people is the real patriotism. Sir, thank you, sir, thank you.
Shri Iran Kadadi, please.
सभापति महोदय,
To discuss, one second.
आपने
One second. It is there. It is there. It is there. It is there. One second. It is there. 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 To discuss the issue of corruption. One second. One second. Please, Mr. Pramod Tiwari. Mr. Pramod, ask them to take their seat. One second. One second. Take your seat. Honorable members, all of you take your seat. Oh, please take your seat. Take your seat. Please take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. First, Mr. Vajpayee, you are a chief whip of the party. Take your seat. Take your seat. Please take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. I'll call you. Take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Mr. Kiran Rijiju, can you keep them calm? Now, sit down. Yes, they are honorable. No, one second. Yeah.
His name is not
It is there. It is there.
Yeah.
No. Then it will be refreshed. It will be refreshed. It is there. 1 second. I have allowed the... 1 second. Honorable members, take it. Don't say this. What do you mean by this? You say I can't do it. Mr. Chidambaram, take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat, all of you. Take your seat. Take your seat. Honorable members, 1 second. Please take your seat. Honorable members, when I had declined, 1 second. When I had declined Rule 267 notices, I had indicated that there is a notice by him and listed in 0 hour. I said so thrice. So look here. Can you take your seat now? Can you take your seat? Do you want me to go further? 1 second. Mr. Vajpayee, if you will again speak without my permission, you are forcing my hands. How can a member, particularly holding position of chief whip, please, Mr. Chidambaram, you wanted to say something? Please hear him. Take your seat. Before that, Mr. Chidambaram, when I got notices under 267, in this very house, I said 4 times that the honorable members' notice has been admitted and listed. Now, suppose for some reason it is not reflected, you must believe the chair. The chair had indicated so.
No, sir, it's not listed, sir.
It is not for the first time.
There is.
1 second. Hear the honorable members.
Sir.
1 second. What is your point, sir?
My point is.
1 second. Please, honorable members.
My point is, there is a list of business.
Yes.
We did not know there is an unlisted business also. There is a list of business. If you want to include his mentioning in the list, do it on another day. How can you amend a list of business and create an unlisted business?
Take your
unlisted business.
Take your seat. Take your seat. You made your point.
This will create a
You have made your point.
precedent. We can all then stand up and say, please.
Why repeat? You have made your point. People are intelligent enough to appreciate it. Now, honorable members, I absolutely fail to understand. When I had given my ruling under Rule 267, I had indicated to the entire House that this is listed. Now, one second. So you are not going by my word. You are going by some document. And it is in the document. It is there before me. So it will be there. You refer. It is, one second. Mr. Chandrasekhar, it is good to write letters together, but never good to rise together. I appreciate you write letters together, fine, but don't rise together. One, honorable members, there was an occasion earlier when Mr. Jairam Ramesh said the document has not been sent. If you will just refresh it, you'll find it.
Sir, it's not there, sir. Please.
Oh, okay, it is there now, I say. I'm afraid.
Sir, you're not following the rule. Please follow the rule.
Honorable members, 1 second, sit down. This House is fully alive to the situation that for this kind of permission, Honorable Chairman and my predecessors, far more distinguished than I am, have been using their discretion to so grant. And I had indicated to this House, not now, but while imparting my ruling on 267, does it behove the members that I am giving platform already indicated 4 times during my ruling under 267? It was, as a matter of fact, rebuffed to the honorable member that why did he invoke Rule 267 when that notice is admitted? No. Shri Iran Kadadi alone will go on air number 1. Discuss the issue of corruption in Karnataka Maharishi Valmiki Scheduled Tribes Development Corporation. Go ahead.
यस धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय।
Please, go ahead.
आज मैं कर्नाटक का मुद्दा है इसलिए मैं कन्नड़ में बात करना चाहते।
Go ahead.
ಇಂದು ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ನಿಗಮದ ಹಗರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿರುವಂತ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರದ ಹಗರಣವನ್ನ ಈ ಸದನದ ಮತ್ತು ದೇಶದ ಜನರ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಸೆಳೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಯಾವ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಪಂಗಡದ ವರ್ಗದ ಜನರ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು, ಆ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ದೇಶದ 3-4 ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ, ಆಂಧ್ರ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅನೇಕ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 270 ಖಾತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಜಮಾ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಯಾರು
One second. Yes, but sit down, sir. What is the point? Mr. Pramod Tiwari. Please take your seat. Mr. Pramod Tiwari.
Don't come with that, sir.
1 second, sir. Let one of you speak.
No, sir.
Take your seat.
What is doing is
Take your seat. Mr. Randeep Surjewala.
Please don't do
Mr. Randeep Surjewala. If you have a point of order, let Pramod Tiwari. Please, Mr. Pramod Tiwari, take your seat. I'll give 1 second. Mr. Pramod Tiwari, please take your seats. Take your seats. I'm allowing Pramod Tiwari. Take your seat, Mr. I will give you permission again. Take your seat. Yes, Mr. Pramod Tiwari.
Mr. Jairam Ramesh have raised this
Okay, Mr. Jairam Ramesh, go to your seat first. No, first go to your seat. Mr. Jairam Ramesh, go to your seat. And from the seat, you decide who wants to speak. You decide. Okay, before you decide, let Mr. Tiruchi Shah say something. Yes, Tiruchi Shah. Please.
Both the mics are on, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir.
I have given floor to Mr. Tiruchi. One second.
Sir.
Sir,
now, Mr.
making use
Tiruchishwa,
of your
one second.
discretionary.
Mr. Tiruchishwa, you are taking the floor. Look at the background. One background is a procedural issue to which I have given a quietus. Am I right? Second is you can raise. What is the issue?
Sir, before my colleague speaks, sir, I have only one submission.
I noticed it.
When you denied those 267 notices, sir, making use of your discretionary powers, a zero hour which has not been listed, you have allowed, sir.
Yes.
We accept that you have powers, sir, sky-high powers. And hereafter, when we give 267 notices, if it is not admitted, kindly give us also 0 hour time, sir.
Let me react to what Mr. Tiruchi has said.
With your permission only.
Take your seat first. I'm reacting to him. Please. Honorable members, please. Honorable members, Mr. Tiruchi Shiva, a senior member, has raised a good point. Mr. Tiruchi Shiva, invariably, I have been following this practice. But I can't force a member to raise an issue in 0 hour, which he or she has raised in 267. But if any member has come to me, that the issue of 267, he wants to raise under the rules, I have never declined. So the House may take note of it. Now, Mr. Randeep Surjewala, what have you to say? 1 second, please.
Honorable Chairperson, sir.
What is your point?
My point is very simple. The honorable member of the BJP is playing a political drama in order to save the skin of the 40% commit.
Mr. Randeep Surjewala, what are you doing? 1 second. Take your seat. They will take your seat. Mr. Randeep Surjewala, you are playing politics. Why are you playing politics? It is not a political platform. Nothing else will go on record. Is it a political platform? I gave you permission to raise point of order. Is it point of order? No, tell me. Is it point of order?
Sir, only when you put up,
please.
You shut down the mic, sir.
Either raise a point of order.
Saying,
raise a point. Nothing will go on record.
Commission ran in Karnataka for 5 years. We ordered
nothing
a corruption in court.
Nothing will go on record. Nothing will go on record. The honorable member is raising an issue. The issue is with respect to corruption. Corruption is an issue we need to discuss. We cannot allow a member not to speak about corruption. No. Absolutely no. Nothing will go on record. No. Randeep Surjewala, Mr. Surjewala, what is it? I gave him the floor. 1 second. Please. Please. No, please. Honorable, would the members take their seat? Please. Honorable members, House will be enlightened. Once, Mr. Lair Singh, if any member rises when I am rising, I will name immediately. I need to. Ma'am, I hold myself back. You have been in this chair. All I am saying is, I am open to a point of order. Being 1 second. Mr. Tiruchi Shiva raised a point. 1 second. No one will rise, please. Mr. 1 second. I'll give it to Mr. Tiruchi Shiva raised a point of order, a valid point situation, that anyone who's 267 I decline, I must give permission to make the point in some other rule or provision. I have indicated I have always done it, provided the member is willing. Ma'am, one second. Provided the member is willing. If the member, one second. I am addressing Jaya Bachchan ji now. Jaya ji, what I am saying is this, that under 267, if I decline, and the member comes to me that I want to raise this issue by special mention or 0 hour, I allow. But I don't persuade the member. No one came to me. One instance.
The first time you're doing it. You have not done it earlier. No, sir. That's not true.
Ma'am, take your seat. Nothing will go on record. Point of order. Mr. Mukul Vasnik wants to raise point of order. Take your seat. Mr. Mukul Vasnik, he is senior enough. Senior to all of you, I think, at the moment. Mukul, you happen to be senior most at the moment. Go ahead. No, Mr. One second.
Sir.
One second. I'll come to you.
Sir.
So one second.
Sir, we have highest respect.
One second, sir. My humble prayer to you, please raise a point of order.
Yes, sir.
In the following manner. Specify the rule and then have your point. Under which rule are you raising?
Sir,
Under which rule, sir?
Sir, I wish to say that we have highest respect for the chair. We have highest respect for the chair, and the House has to be conducted by rules of procedure. There is a list circulated to all the members on issues to be raised in the 0 hour. The honorable member is being allowed to raise issue which is not listed in this.
Take your seat. Mr. Mukul Vasnik, take your seat. You are not aware. I had indicated 4 times. 4 times during ruling on 267 that the honorable member will be allowed. I have done it. Sushmita. Okay. One second, please.
Sir.
Take your seat.
Sir, 1 second. I will just take 30 seconds, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have filed several notices to talk about Assam floods and Bengal floods under 267. And he has already raised this issue before. He is being allowed to speak.
No. Decline.
And we are not being allowed to speak.
No. Nothing will go on record. I have declined 267. I declined 267. The business of the House was not suspended. The proceedings of the House continued. When it is question of 0 hour, I allowed the honorable member at number 3. Mr. Kesari.
ಮಹೋದಯ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಜಾತಿ, ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಪಂಗಡ, ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ವರ್ಗದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗಾಗಿ ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಡು ಹಗಲೇ ದರೋಡೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಲೂಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಡೆಯಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪಾಯ ಇದೆ, ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಯನ್ನ ರದ್ದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತೇಳಿ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಭಾವನೆಯನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟಾಕಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ 187 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳ ಹಣವನ್ನ ತೆಲಂಗಾಣ, ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸುಮಾರು 270 ಖಾತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ಪರಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಪಂಗಡದ ಹಣವನ್ನ ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಆ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ನಡೆದಂತ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಗೆಲ್ಲೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ವರದಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂಧನಕ್ಕೊಳಪಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾಗಿ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತ ಆ ಇಡಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೇಸುಗಳನ್ನ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವರ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕಾರಣಗೊಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಸದನ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಸೆಳೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಣಕಾಸು ಇಲಾಖೆಯನ್ನು
श्री दीपक प्रकाश nothing will go on record.
सभापति महोदय
श्री दीपक प्रकाश
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. जस्टिस जयंती लाल छोटे लाल शाह आयोग 1977 में एक नियुक्त एक जांच आयोग था. यह आपातकाल के दौरान की गई ज्यादतियों की जांच के लिए बनाया गया था और शाह आयोग ने कुल 100 बैठकें की थी और 48,000 कागजात की पड़ताल की थी. अंतिम रिपोर्ट 6 अगस्त 1978 को प्रस्तुत की गई थी. यह रिपोर्ट 3 खंडों में प्रकाशित की गई थी जो कुल 525 पृष्ठों की थी. किंतु 1980 में इंदिरा गांधी के नेतृत्व में पुनः कांग्रेस की सरकार केंद्र में आने के बाद अपने काले